In this demonstration, we showcase an autonomous Cisco XDR workflow that detects malware propagation across multiple endpoints by correlating related security events, malicious indicators, and endpoint telemetry. The workflow automatically validates the threat, creates an ITSM ticket, and initiates containment actions, including endpoint isolation, malicious file hash blocking, and Microsoft Entra ID user disablement. This video demonstrates the complete response workflow from malware detection through automated containment, helping prevent further propagation and reducing the risk of widespread compromise. The incident shown on the screen is PowerShell downloaded by Cisco XDR testing. This incident indicates that a PowerShell executable has been downloaded, potentially from an untrusted or malicious source. The activity may represent a malicious payload download, suspicious PowerShell execution, or communication with attacker-controlled infrastructure, such as Tor or other suspicious external IP addresses. On the incident page, you can see the complete alert details, including the observables, file path, executable name, SHA-256 hash values, and the associated PowerShell executable located under Windows PowerShell version 1.0. The incident also contains multiple network indicators, showing connections to suspicious IP addresses that could potentially be used to establish malicious communications. Cisco XDR collects multiple events and observables for every incident. Our custom automation workflow retrieves those events and evaluates them against predefined detection criteria. Based on the collected evidence, the workflow categorizes the incident as multi-host malware propagation and initiates the appropriate automated response. The first automated action is the creation of a ITSM incident. Within a few seconds of the Cisco XDR incident being generated, the workflow automatically creates a ITSM ticket and assigns it to the appropriate support group. If required, the ticket can also be automatically assigned to a designated engineer. To accelerate the investigation process, the workflow uses AI to generate a concise incident summary and a detailed description of what occurred. It also extracts and maps the relevant MITRE ATT&CK tactics and techniques, helping analysts quickly understand the attack stage and the adversary's likely objectives. The ticket includes the affected hostname, indicators of compromise, investigation recommendations, and a direct link back to the Cisco XDR incident, allowing analysts to begin their investigation immediately. Before performing any containment action, the workflow verifies whether the threat has already been mitigated. It checks the incident events to determine whether the malicious activity has already been blocked, whether the process execution has been prevented, or whether the network connection has already been terminated. If Cisco XDR has already mitigated the threat, no further containment actions are taken. However, if the activity remains active, the workflow automatically proceeds with containment. The primary containment action is endpoint isolation. As shown on the screen, the endpoint Cisco XDR testing is automatically isolated through Cisco Secure Endpoint, immediately removing it from the network. This prevents the malware from communicating with other systems, performing lateral movement, or propagating to additional endpoints. The workflow then extracts the malicious SHA-256 hash values from the incident observables. Although the incident contains numerous observables, the automation intelligently identifies the relevant malicious file hashes and automatically adds them to the Cisco XDR block list. As shown on the screen, the same SHA-256 values detected in the incident are added to the block list with comments indicating they were added by the Cisco XDR automation workflow, along with the workflow execution ID for complete auditability. Blocking these hash values prevents the malicious files from executing again elsewhere in the environment, further reducing the risk of reinfection. As an additional containment measure, the workflow also disables the associated user account in Microsoft Entra ID. Since this incident involves a potentially malicious payload download, disabling the compromised account helps prevent any further unauthorized access while the investigation is in progress. Once all containment actions have completed successfully, the workflow automatically updates the Cisco XDR incident with detailed confirmation messages. These updates confirm that the endpoint has been isolated, the malicious hash values have been added to the block list, and the associated Microsoft Entra ID user account has been disabled. The same status updates are also synchronized to the ITSM incident, ensuring that analysts have complete visibility into every automated action performed without needing to switch between platforms. By automating incident creation, AI-generated investigation summaries, MITRE ATT&CK mapping, endpoint isolation, hash blocking, Microsoft Entra ID user disablement, and status updates across Cisco XDR and ITSM. This workflow significantly reduces response time, minimizes manual effort, and helps contain malware before it can spread across the environment. If you have any questions about today's demonstration, or if you'd like to learn more about how Proficio can assist your business with faster detection, smarter containment, and stronger operational resilience, visit proficio.com or reach out to one of our experts via email at info@proficio.com. Thank you.